Assalamu alaikum, Pakistan. I am your host, Muneeb Hamid, and welcome back to the Almost Serious Show. Tonight, we've got stories that are tragic, heroic, ridiculous, and somehow all at once. We'll talk about young leaders in Bangladesh challenging the system and what happens when someone too brave shows up. Politicians in India who think humiliating women in public is part of the job description. Police officers turning license checks into WWE matches. Pakistani teen saving kids in London and getting £1,000 for it. And a podcast interrupted by a murder investigation because apparently, why not multitask? And 50 rupees cut overacting ke. So, buckle up, this is not your regular news. This is the news Pakistani style with sarcasm, pride, and a little bit of disbelief. So, let's start it off with Bangladesh. We're independent on paper. Let's talk about Sharif Osman Hadi. Young, popular, fearless, which in South Asia means only one thing. Hadi became the face of a student uprising in Bangladesh. He talked about democracy, youth power, holding elites accountable. And basically, he forgot the unwritten rule of the India. You can have elections, but not ideas. Then one day, after Friday prayers, masked men on a bike shot him in the head. No robbery, no warning, very efficient. South Asia has seen this movie before. And here's where everyone stops whispering and starts side-eyeing India. Because let's be honest, Bangladesh is independent the way your phone is independent until Wi-Fi disconnects. India does not need tanks or troops. India runs the remote control. Political influence, preferred leaders, friendly governments, as long as Dhaka behaves, Delhi is happy. And right now, Delhi is not happy with Dhaka. And this is why India has started targeting and murdering these young Bangladeshi leaders who are opposing India. Hadi wasn't a threat to Bangladesh. He was a threat to the managed democracy by India, one where leaders change faces but policies stay India approved. After his death, hundreds of thousands of maybe over 1 million showed up for his funeral. Mostly Gen Z, and that's not mourning, that's rejection. India wants stability in Bangladesh, but stability in South Asian politics is code for don't disturb the arrangement. Hadi disturbed it, and the system responded. You can control governments, you can influence borders, you can silence one voice, but when an entire generation wakes up, no country, not even a regional boss, can control that. And this message is going out directly to the people of Bangladesh. It is time that you've realized, alhamdulillah, that it is India which is the enemy of Pakistan and Bangladesh, not Pakistan the enemy of Bangladesh. We are brothers, and we were split, we were divided, we were broken by India, and we need to teach Indians a message. Now, another story when hijab meets politics, right? So we've seen it. We've seen this clip. All right, guys, here's a headline that sounds like a bad reality show, but it actually happened in India. So Dr. Nusrat Praveen had her hijab forcibly removed by a politician during a public ceremony. Yes, on stage, in front of cameras, in front of the whole world, because nothing says leadership like public humiliation. Now the government tried to patch it up. They offered her a job gesture meant to say, see, everything's fine, all is forgiven. And Dr. Praveen said, no thanks. Because you can't fix trauma with paperwork. You can't trade dignity for a title. Some things like respect are non-negotiable. Now, this is not just about one hijab. It's about how public harassment works in politics. And let's be real. In India, politicians often think power is equivalent to performance, which means anyone showing independence or standing up for dignity becomes inconvenient. Dr. Praveen chose family over fame, dignity over a government paycheck, which honestly, in today's politics is revolutionary. But some victories aren't on stage. Some battles aren't about positions. Some battles are just not about, some battles are just about not letting anyone take your hijab or your pride away. And the worst part is, now after this hijab thing, which has happened in India, after this abuse, after this harassment by the BJP leaders, Hindus have started harassing and abusing Muslim women in the streets in the schools, in the colleges, in the universities, at the workplaces, in their homes, everywhere. And it is time for the Muslims of India to stand up for your rights, like the Muslims of the great India stood up for Pakistan and decided we cannot live with these animals. It is time for the Muslims of India to prepare for Pakistan 2.0. Because without it, you will be murdered, you will be abused, you will be harassed, you will not be free. And you cannot practice your deen. So stand up for your rights before they stand on your bed. Now, moving forward, license checks or WWE. So, wow, another story from India. India is like it's like the center of gravity of shit happening around the world. So, another story from India. A woman went for a routine license check, A woman went. So, I'm assuming the story is about how she got beaten or raped or abused or harassed or, something, because it's India. And Indians are known for raping women. So, normal stuff, hand over the ID, breathe politely, maybe a smile, but here's the twist. Her ID accidentally fell, and suddenly she's being slapped and almost hit with a baton by a police officer. Yes, folks, a license check turned into physical combat class level 101. Now, let's pause. This is not a mistake. This is police accountability in India, or the lack of it. Because somewhere along the line, the job description for a traffic or police officer got rewritten as slap first, ask questions, maybe never. And the woman, she was terrified, she was shocked, and still expected to cooperate while being treated like a punching bag. This incident is a reminder some countries don't need WWE on TV. They just need routine bureaucratic checks. And I think the girl should be happy she wasn't raped by this police officer in India. And maybe accidentally drop your ID and suddenly you're the main event. So now in India, a falling ID can trigger a full contract demonstration of state power. Unbelievable stuff is what's happening. So when we're speaking negative of India, let's speak positive of Pakistan. Well, Pakistanis are making Pakistanis proud around the world. Pakistani teen saves the day and gets £1,000. Wow, so here's a story to restore your faith in humanity, or at least in teenagers, or especially in Pakistani teenagers. So a Pakistani teen, Abdullah Tanoli, working as a security shift in Leicester Square, saw a man threatening an 11-year-old girl with a knife. And what did this guy do? Panicked? Run? Cough back up and hope for the best? No. He jumped in, restrained the attacker with other security staff, kept the girl safe. And basically, Abdullah did what most of us think about doing while scrolling TikTok, but actually acted. The British court saw his heroism and gave him £1,000 as prize money. Yes, £1,000, which in Pakistani terms is basically here's a little cash, son. Now go back to your school and maybe save another life next week. And the attacker sent to a high security mental health facility. And the judge called Abdullah brave. The public called him a hero. So Muslim heroes are saving the world. The Muslim hero saved the Jews at Bondi Beach in Australia. A Muslim hero saved this 11-year-old child in UK. A Muslim hero saved another one in the US. Muslims are heroes. While our enemies, the haters, are always terming us as these are the terrorists, especially the Indians. And who are the terrorists? More than 10 people have been caught. Indians have been caught in Australia. Indians have been caught in Qatar. Indians have been caught in Saudi. Indians have been caught in Canada. Indians have been caught in Pakistan. Indians have been caught in Iran. Indians have been caught in Afghanistan. Indians have been caught in the United States of America. Indians have been caught in the United Kingdom. Indians have been caught in Russia. Doing what? Terrorism. And these are all on facts. And yet they have the spine to blame and to call out Pakistan for terrorism. Muslims are heroes saving the world, and we will save the world, inshallah. And the internet called him, well, coming back to the story, well, probably, every Pakistani meme name you can imagine, honestly. This teen is a living proof that sometimes courage curriculum is greater than curriculum. And if a 17-year-old can protect someone under threat while adults argue over paperwork, maybe we should all re-evaluate our priorities. Oh my God, this one is a favorite story, right? Podcast interrupted by a real-life murder. It's like, hello, मुझे call आ रही है. Hello, खुरम? Murder हो गया खुरम? पकड़ लिया खुरम? मैं अभी आ रही हूँ खुरम. अबे यार, मतलब 50 रुपए काट over acting. So, all right, guys, this one is straight out of sitcom, except it's real life, right? So, the ACP Sherbanu Naqvi was recording a podcast midway through. She just left. Not for tea, not for traffic, for duty. She left to register an FIR and solve a murder case. Like, all of the policemen or the officers vanished, and there was only one female officer left in the entire Punjab to look after this murder, which was informed to her by Khurram. And she went to check in. If the guy is caught, you can continue with the podcast. The guy is caught. Your guy caught him. So what did you go and offer him? Tea? Shut that phone down. You know, that phone just rang like, Sherbanu's phone rang. But the difference is just in my audience. So 1 hour later, she walks back into the studio like, murder ho gaya tha. Think about that for a second. I mean, in Pakistan, most officers struggle to, file an FIR, submit one report, even answer a WhatsApp message. And here's ACP Sherbanu casually solving murders in an hour while people were discussing best guy in Karachi. Social media went crazy. Some people said it's a PR stunt. Some said dedication to duty. And some said, are we in the same country? And some said, 50 rupees cut over acting. Either way, this is the new benchmark for multitasking. Podcast recording plus FIR registration plus murder investigations, 3 into 1 hero package. So in Pakistan, if you really want to get noticed, you just have to leave your podcast halfway and solve a murder. And maybe ask Khurram to give you a call. Hello Khurram, bhai, jigar, bata bhai. Pakad liya usko. Okay, theek, jigar, main bhi aa raha hu. Chodo bhai podcast kiya. Ya chodo hazaro police officers who could do this thing for me, but I have to go. So people will either praise you or think you're a magician. So, is there any Khurram here? Maybe Khurram's busy solving murder cases tonight. So tonight we've seen it all, ladies and gentlemen. The lesson is South Asia. Life is chaotic, ridiculous, dangerous, and sometimes inspiring all at once. You can't predict the news, you can't control it. You can only watch, react, and maybe learn something. So keep your ID closed, your hijab closer in India, and your, tasers on if you're a Muslim and you're a girl and you're in India. And your courage even more closer. Until then, I am Muhammad Munib Hamid. This was the Overseers Show. Same time, same sarcasm, same chaos. Good night, Pakistan. Remember, reality is stranger than any scripts we could write. And I think I have to leave as well. I think I'm getting a call by Khurram. Hello? Haan, Khurram? Na karo, Khurram. Pakad liya, Khurram. Okay, Khurram. I have to go. Good night. I have to go. See you tomorrow night. All right. Bye-bye.